Minecart storage isn't too complicated. This is a design based off something Etho did in Ravager Rush for Hermitcraft this season. We're in a download of the server that I play on, where I did some testing with the minecarts here that I've shown off before with the new lead mechanics. But this design is actually pretty straightforward. It looks a little bit complicated, but really there's just a line running down here to toggle the intersection, and that gets hooked up to the copper bulb here. That will toggle every time a pig moves in and out of place here, because there's a piece of string floating in front of the observer that'll detect any mob that's going in here. On the in-between lines, we have a torch, so whenever the pig leaves, the power will turn off on this line, turning this on, and letting the pig go out. So the powered line here will get powered by this dust when we let this torch turn on, whenever I press this button, or this other circuit I have hooked up so it can just run automatically if I wanted it to. But as we can see, each one will go into the next slot, and when the pig returns, it'll just go into the last one. Building it's pretty straightforward as well. I'm going to hook up the other blocks that we're going to need in place here, just a few more blocks to go upwards. But then our observer's going to be looking the way that we're looking, so we want to make sure that it's facing out this way, and we can place our piece of string in front of that. The copper bulb behind there is what's going to get toggled, and our comparator is going to read out from that. And from there, everything's going to get read from there. We're going to see we'll send the signal down to here, and using a target block, pull it off to the side, so we can actually use that on our intersection above. Make sure that we reconnect these rails up properly, so that we have it turning this way, and another powered rail on the end here, where our minecart's going to sit. So we have to hook up this as well, getting our torch on the side that's actually going to power it, or be unpowered right now, because we have this bulb triggered. And the last thing to do is toggle this one more time. If we wanted to hook up another setup, it's as easy as just pulling another line out here, because we have a repeater that's going to be down below here actually, pulling a signal out. We can put this block here, and it'll still get power, while we can pull another redstone line up top, and that's what we use to get over to here. We can see our repeater down below here is pulling it over. So it's actually important if you want to tile it to use a repeater instead of dust there. But now it's just a matter of getting another pig and a minecart in there, which can definitely be a little bit of a trick here. But what I'm going to do is actually just put a pig on the minecart on the line here, and hopefully just kind of push it into place. They don't really like to behave with me, but we'll put him into there, and he's actually going to work his way down the line because we've got this powered. I think if I depower this, and do some debugging on the fly, he should go into place now, toggle this line, and it should all be working. Now whenever we send in a new signal, it'll send this one down, and repeat it down the line, putting our pigs into place, and letting them get back into storage whenever they come back. Leave your redstone questions in the comments, and subscribe for more daily tips. Join the Discord too to see when streams are, and to download the world where all of my redstone stuff is. This world is the server, where we might actually put it up for download at some point, but some things are still in progress. See you next time. Peace.